I forgot one. Good morning. You see half of me. There we go. A little bit of better lighting. I apologize. My camera broke, so I have to use the computer camera, so I'm a little cut off, but I will move things around, so bear with me. So welcome, everyone. Namaste. We're going to need a block today. To bend down a little bit. If you have any blocks, this would be great. And let's come down into what we're going to call child's pose. If you have a block, you can use a pillow for this one too. You're going to place it down and with my glasses, and you're going to bring your toes together, V your knees out, place your forehead on the block and stretch your arms forward. It's a very nice way to start this class. So come on down, rest your forehead, stretch your arms out, and start taking some inhales and exhales. Now, if you don't have a block, that's all right too. But we're getting in touch with letting go of anything that was prior to this class and becoming present so that we don't think about future stuff, but just relaxing here and now. And feel your lower back stretch, your arm stretch, and of course, where the placement of your forehead is that third eye, where, believe it or not, even if you roll your head from side to side, kind of saying no, will actually generate a lot of ease throughout your body. So take a nice big inhale and exhale. And then let's come back up before I lose you all to falling asleep into tabletop. So press your hands down. Make sure they're underneath your shoulders. Do a couple of cat-cows. So drop your belly down. And then round your spine up. Maybe get the breath into it. Inhale. Down into cow, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, round. Inhale, back down. And exhale, round. One more time, saying hello to that spine. And then round it back. And then come to a nice neutral spine. And let's lift our left arm up into the sky. I'm waving to you all. And you're going to take that left arm and thread it right under and bring that left shoulder down to the ground. Just kind of opening up now the side of, or I should say the back of your shoulder there. Take some breaths into that. Just kind of opening up. We're going to do a little bit of twist today, so we want to open up that shoulder blade. And then come on back up, but reach the arm up. Say hello to me. And then come on back down. And then the right arm goes up, wave. And then bring it right underneath that left armpit. And so the right shoulder comes down, feeling a stretch in the back of the shoulder. Yep. Breathing in, breathing out. And then come on back up to tabletop. Oh, I forgot. You know what I forgot to do? I was looking to make sure I had audio. Got to bring that arm up and wave. It's really important. Okay, left leg goes back. And hopefully you all can hear me. I think the microphone is on. Yep, looks like it. Okay. And place the left ball of the foot down. Press the heel back. Feel an excellent stretch. Back of the calf. You can even do a windshield wiper, kind of moving the whole hip and leg side to side while you're getting your feet, your toes all warmed up. And then when you're ready, if you want to, lift the left leg up, hold it there, and the right arm forward. So now we're starting to get into that core. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Hold it there. Notice all different places that need to hold you up here. Keep breathing. And then bring the right arm down. Take that left foot, cross it over your right calf, and then look over your right shoulder. And you should feel a nice big stretch in that left side, that left hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then come on back around. Bring that left knee down. Pause for a minute. Line yourself up nice and correctly. Oh, I want to make sure. Oh, we can't hear you. Thank you. I just want to make sure you can hear me. Okay. All right. Then bring the right foot back. Thank you. And press that heel back. And then if you want to, you can do that windshield wiper side to side. Just feel that whole rotation from where your leg is connected into your pelvis, right? And then bring that right leg up and the left arm forward. And it's always interesting to know if one side's a little funkier than the other. No worries. You're doing it, you know? And just hold yourself there. I'm going to keep you there for a couple more breaths because it's such a great pose for so many reasons. All right, when you're ready, bring the left hand down. Left foot crosses over right foot crosses over the left calf. Look over your left shoulder. Notice that. I love this stretch. Getting into that whole side. Breathe in. Yay. All right. And then come on back around. If you need to go into child's pose because your hands are hurting a little bit, cool. If not, let's come into our first downward dog. Curl your toes under. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Lift those hips. Now your knees are bent because we're still warming up. And take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Whoo, yay. Feeling a nice stretch again all through the back side of the body. Letting the blood flow go in different directions. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. And when you're ready, gingerly walk your feet behind your hands. And you're in that nice forward fold, okay? So I'm looking up, but I would like it if the crown of your head was down towards your mat, okay? So that you're getting a nice stretch in your neck. Your knees can definitely be bent. You can use your blocks. If it's too much, you can come up a little bit. But just relax in this forward fold and feel the different areas that are getting a little stretched out. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. All right, when you're ready, bend your knees, put your hands on your knees, and inhale halfway up. So we're not rolling up, but you got a nice flat back, okay? So halfway up, shoulders away from your ears, and then come back down. You can touch the floor if you want. Bend your knees. Now we're going to stand up. So reach up, reach up, reach up. Oh, and I get cut off, so I'm going to move a little bit. I'm going to move this camera a little bit. Just a little bit. Sorry about this and moving this. Grab a block or a book or something like that, okay? And there's a little bit of conditioning that helps. And take the block the long side, and your hands are on the side. And then, all right, so your feet are hip width distance apart. Let's come up on our toes and back on the heels so that getting that nice and grounding feel. And then bring the block forward, and you can gently press your hands into it. And just notice that this is definitely a strength move, okay? And take a nice big inhale and exhale, and you're just holding it there. You might get a little quivering in your arms or whatever, but it's a nice way to kind of line up your arms. Now, you stay standing. I'm going to come down on my knees because you can't see what I'm going to do next, but stay standing, okay? Now take the block and bring it up over your head. So again, you're pressing it, your hands gently. You don't have to go all out, but this is just another way of stretching your arms, getting a little bit of strength in what yogis do, you know, like when we lift our arms up and things like that. It's just kind of nice. Keep holding it. And then when you're ready, and you'll understand why, I'm going to stand up again. You can bring that block back down. All right, come on up to the front of your mat. So you're so ready for your arms now, right? Inhale your arms all the way up, okay? So you're pressing that block when you get up there, right? You're feeling that? And then fly all the way back down. Inhale halfway up, that nice halfway up. Exhale down. Let's bring our left foot back and bring the left knee down. We're going to do a nice low lunge. So the right knee is over the ankle, right? Feeling that just getting all nice and coordinated. So before you come up, make sure the pelvis is like in line with the front of the mat. And then when you're ready, you can climb up that knee. And here we go again. Reach the arms up. Oh, you got that muscle memory now of the hands inside that block, right? So keep holding it there. Pressing that right foot down. And the right hip is gently moving back because, like I said, you want to keep parallel to the front of the mat. And take a nice big inhale and exhale. Slowly bring your hands back down. Come into that knee plank, okay? So maybe walk your hands a little forward and then gently lower yourself all the way down to your belly. You can either keep your hands by your chest and lift up, or you can lift up and then lift your hands off. Doing a little baby cobra. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Come on back down. Come back into that plank. Curl your toes under. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Stretching a little bit more. Starting to get a little bit more warmed up. Okay. Walk your feet behind your hands. Nice forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Bend your knees, okay? So you're using your chest to come all the way up. Okay, press those blocks again between your hands. Bring your hands together and come through heart center and pause. All right, let's do the other side. Inhale the arms up. Imaginary block up there. Exhale, come on, all the way back down. Crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Okay, this time the right leg comes back. Okay, bring that right knee down. Line yourself up. Okay, before you come up on that left knee, come on up. Okay, and I keep my back toe curled under. Some of you may want to keep your top of the right foot down. That's fine. And then reach up. Here we are. We're pressing again. Right? We're pressing that imaginary block up there. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Bring your hands back down. Step the left foot back and come into downward facing dog. And breathe. Yay. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Okay. Walk your feet behind your hands. Come in there. And then inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Bend your knees and stand all the way up. Really feel your feet rooting into the floor. Hands come through prayer through the heart center. Giving yourself like that, yes, I can do this, okay? Now, if you have a block, and again, if you don't have one, that's all right too. We're going to do another end. So take the block in the narrow side, or if you want it the longer side. It's up to you, okay? I might try the narrow side. Place it between your thighs, okay? We're going to come into a little bit of chair. This is one of my favorite conditionings. Start with your hands on your hips. Bend your knees, and you're sitting back on your heels, but you're squeezing that block. Now, again, you can do it this way if you want it. Don't do it this way. That might be a little bit too much. But whatever works for you so that you can feel the inner thighs, the whole chain right in here working while you're back on your heels, right? So keep squeezing it. And then maybe bring your arms up. So there's that imaginary block again, right? So you're squeezing both. Hold it there. Woo, that's feeling really good, isn't it? All right, bring your hands back down. Slowly come up and then just place the block to the side again. All right. I'm going to have some more fun now. Lots more fun. Okay. Inhale your arms all the way up. Your inner thighs should be like helping you out now. Exhale all the way down. Gently bend your knees. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Okay, take that right foot back. We're going to come into a high lunge. Okay. All right. Okay, so make sure you're all set here. You may want to walk heel to that left foot out a little bit. Climb up that left leg. And then just, again, your pelvis is facing forward, the front of the mat. You're not leaning too forward. You're bringing that tailbone down a little bit, feeling a good stretch on that right side. Reach your arms up, okay? And you are using those inner thighs. So keep feeling that muscle memory from that block there. All right. If you want to try this, take your right hand on the outside of the left knee. Okay, and you're kind of doing a little bit of a twist. This might be a little bit of a challenge of balance. You don't have to go too far if you even get it to your inner left thigh. That's okay. And I'm keeping that left hand up like I'm squeezing that block up there. Keep holding it there. Keep breathing. So good for you. And then come on back around to that high lunge. Hold it there. Exhale your hands down. You can drop that right knee down if you want, or step the left foot back, coming into plank. Lower yourself down. Tops of the feet pressing into the floor. Inhale up to a cobra. Exhale down. Come on back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Whew. Nice big inhale. And exhale. All right, here we go again. Get those feet behind your hands. Okay? Maybe this time, if you want to try, we're going to come up into chair. So bring your toes together, not so much your heels. You can try this if you want. Okay? So slowly come on up into a chair. So again, you're pressing those knees together, those inner thighs together, holding it up. If you want to do this, if this is not good for your lower back, keep your feet wide, but maybe come down a little bit more. Keep breathing, squeezing that block with your hands, right? And then come on all the way up. Hands into prayer. Pause. Okay, we got to do the other side. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly all the way back down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. Okay, step that left foot back. Okay, maybe you want to heel toe that right foot out because we're coming up in that high lunge. High lunge is definitely, I got to say, it's definitely a balance pose. But it's such a great pose, so for so many reasons, okay? All right, we're going to do the twist again. So this time, if you want, this is optional, take that left hand on the outside of the right knee. Okay, so you're twisting around. And stare at something on the floor, because this is a little bit of tricky. But remember the cue I gave you from low lunge, so you're keeping that pelvis parallel to the front of the mat, even though you're twisting that upper body. Keep breathing. Maybe pressing that right knee into the left hand. Come on back around and hold it. All right. Okay, but let's just bring your hands back down to the floor and step back into down dog. You can drop that left knee and come into dog that way. And breathe. Ooh, yeah. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Okay, walk your feet behind your hands. And maybe while you're down here, you want to get a block ready. Have it kind of nearby, taking advantage of being down in this position. Okay. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. If you want to come up into chair, and I don't have my legs together, I have them wide out. Come on up into chair. Really working those legs while we're working those arms, while we're pressing that imaginary block, right? And then come on all the way up. And breathe. All right, feeling good. Okay. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down. Okay, we're going to step our left foot back. We're going to come into warrior two. Left foot kind of comes into like a 45-degree angle. Right knee is bent over the ankle, not over the toes. Maybe the right heel is lining up with the back arch, and you want to get that block on the inside of your right. This is optional, okay? So come on up into warrior two. So feel that nice warrior two. And it really, you don't have to be, you can be as wide as you want or not as wide, but you're definitely facing the left side of your mat, okay? So left hand goes to the back of the leg, reverse the warrior. So that I love doing reverse the warrior because it helps with the making sure that your feet are really grounded and you're balanced. Come on back up to warrior two. And then we're going to come into a side angle. So bring the right hand down to the inside of that block. The block's on a high one. If this is not in your practice today, come on up to your knee. That's all right. I'm just giving options today with blocks. And start with if you notice you're really, really, really weighing in on that block, okay? See if you can use a little bit of your core. And one way to do it is to this left hand. I like bringing it behind my back so I can open up a little bit. So my left shoulder is up, open up a little bit more. And breathing in, and breathing out, and really pressing evenly on both feet. Although I know most of your weight is on the front, but see if you can use that strength from both sides. If you want, you can take that left hand up to the sky and then bring it over. It's a little bit more of a deeper stretch. And you don't want to collapse down. You want to be opening up that left armpit to the sky. So keep holding it there. Feel that excellent stretch. All right, you're going to slowly come up to warrior two, but here's the catch. Hold on to that block if you have the block. So come on up to warrior two. I made this easy. So here's the block, right? And then you're going to bring the block around just like we did earlier. Swivel that left foot and come into goddess or horse or whatever. So both knees are bent, and you're pressing that block again. And just hold it there. Maybe come down a little bit more. Pressing the block. And then we're going to do warrior two on the other side. So you swivel the right foot, and the left foot goes towards the back of the mat, okay? You're bending that knee. I kind of choreographed this so I didn't have my back to you. If you want to move around, that's fine. You're home. Okay, reverse the warrior. We're using the block because I know you know it's coming. And I made it easy too. Convenient to have the block in your hand. So feel that good stretch because you know it's coming. Come on back around to warrior two and bring that block down on the inside of the left foot. Okay, and here's my right hand. I'm waving to you. Bring it around my back so that I can get good and comfortable and opened up. So keep breathing in. Really feel it using the core, not so much of you. All of us want to collapse on that left block. See if you can use just a little bit of your upper body strength. Imagine that your legs are holding up your upper body in this strange contorted position, right? Well, they are. All right, if you want to, you can reach that right arm up and over. It's a little bit more challenging because the weight bearing seems to shift, but see if you can keep it nice and centered. Keep breathing. All right, we're going to come up to warrior two. Hold on to the block for the heck of it. The block has become a fun thing. If you have a block, you don't have to have a block. Come on around to horse. Okay, so horse. Okay, press it, really using. Remember we had the block on the inner thighs. Feel those inner thighs really working. And then if you want to, here's the fun part. Get rid of the block. Put your hands on your hips, lengthen your legs, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. That's kind of a fun choreography. All right. We're going to do twisted stork since we kind of got ready for it. Okay. So starting with the feet, which are so important, up on your toes, back on your heels, just rocking back and forth. Okay. Start rooting this leg. This is my left leg. Can be your other one. Lifting that other knee up. And if you need to bring the toe up and down, it's all right. Get yourself organized so that you feel safe to come up. You can even grab onto a wall. That's all right. But take your hand off the wall for just a second, just so you get used to the bouncing and also staring at something on the floor. Now you can start with, remember the block? Remember we were squeezing the block? Your hands forward. Woo-hoo. Right? You can totally stay here or take this right arm, bring it up and twist around. You can even take that left hand and bring it on the outside of the right knee. Whatever works for you. Coming into this nice twisted balancing pose. Again, you can lower the foot, but come on back up. You don't even have to do the twisted part. Hold yourself up there. Yep, you got to use those hips and glutes and everything here. Keep holding. And then we'll come slowly back around. I'm squeezing my block. Hands on your hips. And come on back down. Ooh, yes. Up on your toes, back on your heels, telling your body, your brain, mostly, everything's cool, because we're going to do the other side. Okay, so start lifting the left knee up. Okay, and whatever works for you is cool. Remember to stare at something on the floor. Hands forward. And stay here. Keep that right arm forward. Left arm goes up and around. Definitely a little trickier because you're moving into a twist. But the point is to challenge yourself so that you get better at balancing whatever direction you're in, right? Keep holding yourself up and breathing. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come on back around and come on back down. How is your twisted stork? Excellent. Come on up to the front of the mat. I'm going to tilt the camera down a little bit because we're going to be coming down to the floor and it's a better angle for you. Okay, so inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly down. And yes, come into a child's pose. So toes together, knees V out. And remember how we started this whole class. Oh, so nice to be down here, isn't it? And again, you can even put the block if you want to, again, under your forehead. Whatever works for you. I'm going to actually get a sip of water. And just relax down. Okay, walk your hands over towards the right. Let's stretch out that left side. Moving that left hip down a little bit. And then walk your hands over to the other side. Moving that right hip down, feeling that whole side body. We tend to maybe turn it into an accordion sometimes. And then come on back to center. And let's come down to our bellies. What do you say? Okay. All right. You can see me. Karate chop your arms. Okay, in the front. We're going to do swimmer because swimmer's so good. And bring the right arm up to the sky. So the thumb's going up to the sky. And the left leg up. Make sure you're not craning your neck up. Okay, you're kind of looking down at your mat. And then come on back down. Left arm up. Right leg up. Hold it up there so you feel everything going on with that back body. And then come on back down. Let's get the breath into it. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Hold it up there. Exhale down. Left arm, right leg. Hold it up there. Exhale down. Just keep going. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale down. Left arm, right leg. Hold it up. Exhale down. Let's keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. You can stack your palms. Rest your forehead down. If you want to bend your knees and do a slow windshield wiper. So moving those heels, those legs, those calves, side to side. Okay, bring your hands down by your sides. I'm going to have the tops of my hands to the floor. We're going to come up into locust. So lift your arms up. You can feel make sure your shoulders aren't going up by your ears and you're still looking down at your mat. Lift your chest up. Maybe lift your legs up and hold up there. You're definitely engaging your glutes. You're working that whole back. You're breathing, right? You're breathing. Keep holding up there. And then stack your palms the other way. Come on back down. You can do a windshield wiper if you want to. Okay, so you're going to gingerly come up to a seated position. It may not be the most graceful thing for me, okay? I'm going to turn a little sideward so you can see. So bring your legs out in front and bend your knees, okay? Bring your hands behind you so you can sit up. So you can see that I'm sitting up, I'm not rounding, right? So I'm bending my knees a little bit, right? And then reach your arms up. Okay, we got that block again. And then just fold forward, keeping your knees bent. And this is just a nice, easier way on your lower back if you keep your knees bent and you do a forward fold. And just relax into that one. Breathing in, breathing out. If you choose, you can start lengthening your legs, your back, your legs towards the floor. That's okay too. But again, it's more about relaxation and then really jamming yourself into a pose, okay? Take a nice big inhale and exhale. All right, and then slowly come up and bring your legs out wide, nice and wide. All right, we'll do some inner thigh stuff or some side stuff. So bring your arms up, okay? This is my right arm. It's going to come on the inside of my right leg. And again, just like we did in side angle pose, you're opening up. And you can totally stay here, or you can start reaching that left fingertip towards your right toe. Just really getting a good side opening. Keeping the left sit bone down. The other thing that I'm trying to be more conscious of is we tend to drop our neck down. Yeah, it's interesting to try and keep your neck somewhat in a neutral way in these things. It's just something to be conscious of because you don't want to jam those out at all, your neck out at all. Sometimes looking up helps a bit. And then slowly come on back up and just pause for a minute, letting that blood flow go in a different direction. Inhale your arms up. Okay, this is my left arm. It's going on the inside of the left leg. And I'm reaching the right fingertips over towards the right toes, not down, but up and over. I cannot get my right fingertips to my toes. I could use a strap to do that. If you want to use a strap, that's good too. But again, staying open. Another option is to keep the right arm behind your back. That'll help you with opening up a little bit more. You'll get a little bit more into that QL, which is that lower back. Boy, we all get tight there, don't we? And then slowly, slowly come on back up. Pause for a minute. Bring the soles of your feet together. Sit up again. And then if you want to, you can gently fold forward. Notice where you feel the stretch. We were using our inner thighs with the block earlier, so this might feel a little bit good. And then come on back up. Okay. Got the soles of the feet to the floor. You want to come up in a boat? Sure, why not? Remember, you can bring your hands behind you and lift the legs up, or you can grab the back of your legs. But notice if you're collapsing. See if you can keep that back elongated. Maybe let go. You're definitely working the core, definitely working those hip flexors. You might feel it in those upper thighs. You can come down a little lower. This is where I start quivering. And then come on, bring your soles of your feet down. Okay. Only time I'll tell you to round your back. Lower vertebrae all the way up. Lower yourself slowly, 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 slowly. Feel all that core working all the way down. Okay. Take the right foot, cross it over the left knee. Take your right hand And then gently press the right thigh away, just for a moment, just to stretch out. I find that this really helps with my SI joint. I do this every day, and it does wonders for me. If you want to continue into figure 4, that's cool too. So lift the left leg up, take the right hand through your legs, and clasp behind the back of your left thigh. And just feel that nice stretch. Oh, yeah, into the right hip. Relax if your shoulders are off the ground, keep the left foot down, okay? And just let it open up. And then when you're ready, bring the left foot down. Slowly bring the right foot down. No rush. Pause for a minute. Feel that energy and all that happiness that's going on with your right hip. And then when you're ready, left foot crosses over the top of the right knee. Take the left hand and gently push that left thigh away. Notice what you're feeling there. And then if you want to continue into left hand, to thread the needle, left hand through your legs, and let it open. Relax those shoulders down. Relax your jaw. Are you clenching anywhere? You want those hips to really open up. Just let it go. And then when you're ready, bring the right foot down. Uncross your left leg. Pause for a moment. Bring your heels a little bit closer towards your sit bones. Maybe grab the sides of your mat. We're going to come into bridge. So lift the pelvis up, okay? If it's in your practice to clasp your hands underneath your sit bones, that's all right. If not, don't. But while you're up here, think about that block you were squeezing between your legs again. Another cue is moving your heels towards your lower back. That'll engage your glutes a little bit more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then slowly lower yourself all the way back down. Bring your arms out to a T, maybe heel toe your feet a little bit wider, and gently windshield wiper your knees side to side. Just loosening up anything. Notice if there's any other tension that you need to release. Just moving side to side. And then when you're ready, lengthen your legs out. Bring your arms down a little bit, get comfortable. Close your eyes. Think about how we started this class with your forehead resting on the block. Notice that forehead, that area there, and see if you can really let it be calm and release. And from your forehead, let this soothing energy go down all the way through your body. And then if you let go, which is so typical of our mind of thinking about the forehead, releasing things, go back to your breath. Just come and be present. Be present with what is going on inside, physically. And just become easeful. Now, you can certainly stay here for as long as you like. If not, just start moving those fingers and toes a little bit. And when you're ready, you can just roll onto your right side. Just take it easy. And then slowly, 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 come on up to a seated position. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Maybe bring your hands together. And inhale compassion to yourself. And exhale compassion to the world. Thanks for coming, everyone. Namaste. Wait, I have to see who wrote to me. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, Lindsay, I'm glad you could hear. It helps to know that I'm technically inclined here. So thanks, everybody, for coming. And we'll see you soon. We'll see you next week. Thanks.